reaching back to you and smoking side. Hotel life. That's all I know, so it's not much more to say about that. I appreciate every cent that gets me through another day. A lot of folks don't want me to get a weekly, obviously, before I get it. I'm grateful right now for any dailies. Working on getting this is going out over our daily rent today because the prices are so horrific. It's hard to call people back and go, dude, that wasn't enough. And we'd rather eat it over here and just, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that much of a difference, but it makes a huge difference. $12 at a time, 20, and then the rates are going up every day. Is a surprise. So now we get in our body and out of our minds, and we remember we have a heart, and our heart is very powerful. That's what runs us. Okay, it's in the middle. Okay, they lied to us in the 60s. I don't know what they tell you. You know, it's on the side of your heart. It's so demonic and witchy poo, lame. Do you have to come back? If you get a chance to come back. You know, that's between you and your higher self. Your higher self is with God Almighty, Yeshua, okay, and Yahweh, Tao, the Great, which is above heaven. There's heaven, earth is made up like heaven, Tartarian days. I'm not going to get into that. Tao lives above heaven. He goes all around, otherwise known as the Great. They call him Tao here because they like the T on the D. T is 20. Okay, that was on the light post that killed my son, Chess Dylan Peters. Therefore, we get in our body and we dive in. What's going on? What's going on with me? He's having heart troubles with his pacemaker. Okay, dude. Don't we all get scared when it happens to us? We don't want to think about that, but you know, it's okay to think about that because you want to stay for real, not pretenders, not the fakes. It's all around us. The imitators, they're everywhere. They have to tell us what they're going to do because it's a truth planet. Can that sink in? Okay, we get lied to. They want us to be a victim. That causes us to have to stay. Resentments causes us to have to stay, meaning to come back, meaning probably going to have to stay because it's been gummy bears and Beavis and Duck shit, Butthead, Simpsons. They won't get off the roller coaster. Before that, it was American Idol, and before that was American Gladiator, and We're the Greatest, and before that was Hitler, the actor, and then we found out that he's really Walt Disney. Where was I supposedly born? Anaheim, okay, and the Garden Parks Hospital, which got condemned very later in, you know, the story, the shepherd fairy tale of Obey goes on, and you're syruped up. You need stickers. They syrup us up because they're demons and witches. Witches. It's a crazy world. Which way is loose? Remember that movie? All in the movies. It used to be B movies, but now they're all F movies. All one. There used to be a difference between talent and non-talent. Non-talent doesn't get in the magazines, but anything can happen over here, and they just do a slow drip, slow death. Therefore, we live. Our bodies are resilient like mad, and a lot of us are going to die, and that's okay. That's actually something to celebrate if you've been doing. If you've really been getting right, because when you talk to your higher self, you're letting him down or her, and he's the middleman that goes, okay, here's what we're working on. You know, is he listening? No, he's all caked up. He's caked up and syruped up, salsa sauce, grasso grease. Where's it go? I don't know, but it's all over my eyes, and the mace and the lice, I can't get them out of my eyes. It's like, you know, being in a prison planet, which is what they want you to be in. But we all know you can stay in your body, and then when you're meditating, you can leave. But that requires deconditioning to programmed. We've been programmed. TV all our lives. Movies all our lives. Conditioning, trends, fat clothes, skinny clothes. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Nothing's real. The past doesn't matter anymore. There's so many. See, we're all connected. Internet of bodies. They're still on in the graveyards. Go walk by one. You can Bluetooth your way through a whole bunch of wonderments, and they all have different letters and numbers, but the patented 060606 Microsoft is on those. Crazy. And they just give it Colonel Sanders will front that company. They're all companies, no company town. We've been lied to. Just admit it. Oh my gosh, they've been lying to me. Yeah, so that's okay. I don't got no time to fucking. I get it now. What do? I get right with myself so my body can get in tune. So we meditate. So get out. Don't tell nobody. Go find a place. 15 minutes, half hour, couple hours, couple times a day. It's like when you gotta ice a wound. It only works if you do it for at least 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, you don't need it no more. It's good. Okay, do it 3 times a day, and that thing will be a new knee tomorrow morning. Never had knee surgeries, and I've broken knees, locked them up off a 4-story building in San Francisco. Thrasher magazine story about that one. You know, all went the other way completely. You know, landed in a Dewey dumpster and hiding from the cops. Crazy story. All this stuff took months to get it back. I fucked it up at my cellular ramp, and it went, did it again. Then it locked up for years. When I'd be at anywhere and I'd crouch, it would lock up. So I had to find a combination, get on my face and rub it out with my knee. And everyone thought I was weird, but you can't talk about it. It's like, dude, you know, I'd be at the bank in line. I remember I had to jump on my knee, or I would wreck everything that's in there. When you break the bottom of your feet, your sesamoids, they take 9 months at the league minimum, like the top 6 weeks. There's a difference on everything. Calcaneus, you only get 1 bag in each heel, and I blew up that bag. Most people, anyone that I've met that has a broken calcaneus, didn't break the bag. I went after it. I was coming down 2.5 stories and smashed it into cement and the back half of this one, cement, and then grass, and it just almost chopped it off. Anyway, so we all broken stuff. Collarbones 26 times, 40, 60 accidents in my life. 7 gnarly ones on motorcycles. Half of them were no helmet. Many times. Broken. Many stairs. I used to, on tour, I used to jump all the stairs, drunk. You know, the American Music Hall, where my golden final, after a whole tour, just never broke any bones. I'd flip off every stair. I did it at the skateboarder thing in Portland, Oregon. Me and that Mark Scott guy, he went off the balcony, I went off the stairs. You run and fucking do a flip and let it go. And however many stairs down, I did many of them. Chuck used to be my coach down at the bottom to sweep me up or fucking walk with me. I made all of them eventually. American Music Hall, I did those stairs in the back. Okay, we're gonna meditate. But then I retired. I remember that was the last ones, and then I did one more. I did it in New York with Jesse Mallon, who's dying right now. All this shit. He had a stroke. Okay, he kicked me out of Coney Island High. I went, fuck you, get back with his henchmen, and I backed up and I ran full blast, flight of 7, flat 7. Then the door with the things, and hit it, and they'll kick open those bars. I made it down to the flat, right before the flat, hit the flat, a little bit of air, one more down, head right into the bars kicked open. Chuck was right there. We were walking out of there, I flipped them off. It was like a movie. Like, this one went gold all the way through. I got many stories of where it trips up and it's like, no, that was perfect. But in the long run, it was like looking back and having a sense of humor about a lot of things is gold. Gold. That in time heals everything. Even a child that died. Magic happens with your third eye when you get right with your body, your heart, not your mind. Turn the mind off. It's got nothing but money making bad ideas. Give it a rest. Give the ego a rest. You guys gotta go in my back pocket. I gotta get the love because the hate is aging me. That's what kills us. The age. Hate. No God. Sucks us dry. We're 80% water, the rest is electricity. 100% soul. Don't cut it off. You cut off your higher self, you cut off God. Once you got God cut off, they say 5 years, like David Bowie, everything's 5 years with you people. But that's because there's a big 5 upstairs, and they try to imitate everything that's up there and do it backwards, including eating poo. So get in your body, Dave, and stay right, okay, man? There you go. And meditate. I have to talk, I can't just sit here. But this is the right music. Frequency, get out of the 440 Satan frequency. Go 335. That's what my vocal tune is, 335. That's what you want to go for because it bothered the hell out of them so much that when Two Bags joined the band, first thing he did is when they did the world was they tuned it to 440, the one and only record at 440 behind my back. I did all the pre-pro at 335. It was way